Crime even. What is the crime? What are you gonna get tried for in this one? And I hate to revert to shoplifting is cool, Griffin, but like it's not shoplifting this one. You can't shoplift a beautiful performance from David Hyde Pierce at the Broadway. Like you can't David Hyde Pierce isn't gonna be like, hey, give me my performance back that I did in show.
Right. It's impossible to imagine that we have gone this far in the history of the arts and have not come up with a countermeasure for, I'm just gonna bust in. No one's ever thought of this. Like, Broadway Hamilton tickets are real tough to get. I've got a solution. I'm just gonna bust in.
I'll go.
And you know what? If I sit in someone's seat because they already bought it, you know what I'll tell them? Sit somewhere else.
Yeah.
I busted in.
Or I'll just get up and move to the next empty seat I see and just keep doing that until I get to stay in a seat the whole time.
Yeah.
Or I'll stand in the back. I busted in. You've got nothing on
You
me.
have no way to track me. I'm off the grid.
I'm a self-made man, and if you're watching this show, you'll learn that those are good.
Yeah.
So
Hamilton would have stood in the aisle.
I'm the Hamilton of this theater. If you think about it, really.
Would the Phantom of the Opera sit in a seat, or would he lurk in the back as I am doing?
Yeah, look at me now. I'm trying to catch me, but I can't because I'm so slippery. Just like Rummy Tumbles, the cat.
Rumbly tumblies.
Ramble Tumbles.
Here's what you could do to someone who announces that they're just going to bust in. You could say, I'd prefer it. You could try that.
This is something my daughter is taking to do it. Say, I'm just going to bust in, and you just say, no.
No.
And it's a strong...
And then they'll do it anyway.
Yeah, but it's a strong response.
Right?
That happens when you look at me, and it's like, well, nap time, and she says, no. And it's kind of irrefutable.
Once they get in there, you can't stop the show to get the performance burglar. You can't do it.
You can call the cops, and it's going to go like this. Hi, this is the cops. What's your emergency? Well, they busted in.
Yeah.
What do you want us to do? It sounds like they're already in.
This happened one time when I was at CSC, and a person walked in, like, I think it was like 10 minutes into the start of Act 1, and like made eye contact with the person at the front and just like nodded as if like I've been in, and the person at the front went, and immediately reacted. But the guy who walked in just kept walking down the aisle to backstage, and then just like stood in the backstage looking around, and then turned back and left.
Ouch. That's not great.
Travis, you used to work at the Marquee Cinemas, right?
Yes.
Were you given any protocol for, I'm just going to bust in?
No. And you know what?
Yeah, I'm just going to bust in. No, I'm going anyway. I want to see the show, and I don't want to pay for it. I'm going to bust in there.
You know what's fucked up? I've been sitting here trying to think of something to say, and I just now realized that everything I've been trying to think up is good ways to bust in. And because I was just thinking about saying out loud, you dress up in all black and you put on a headset and you carry around a 3-ring binder and you just walk into it really quickly. And you can give them like a hold on finger if they start to talk to you. Because they don't know, you might be stage manager. You might be trying to stage managing and you need to be up there.
I feel like if you sneak in, you'll be arrested. I think that is a crime
I see.
to sneak in. I don't want anybody sneaking in. I want to push against this nation's inability to stop people who are just going to bust in with performing arts.
I think if you rolled up to, let's go back to Hamilton, if you rolled up to a matinee of Hamilton, dressed...
I can't afford it, Trev.
No, Justin, you're dressed as Hamilton. And you're going to bust in, and you're going to say, I'm going to bust in like a Hamilton accent. And like, at that point, everyone's like, this is part of it.
This show kicks ass.
It starts even before you get into the theater.
Yours is too stealthy. Still, I feel like to maintain the bust in, because that's so important. Bust in makes Justin feel good. Is you dress up like Alexander Hamilton, and then you bust in, charge the stage, grab the real Hamilton, and you two spin around real fast.
Okay, don't do that.
I get a cry.
And then you say, arrest who?
Yes.
Which
Okay, ask me something only the real Hamilton would know.
Right.
That kind of thing. You gotta bone up before you go in.
Which
I love that.
number president were you? 14. I
got it and won. And then they take you to jail, and you say, I'm going to bust out.
And they're like, damn it, why haven't we thought about something?
Damn it, Bim Bam, I'm a prison warden, and these dang guys keep slipping on dang through.
Do you guys know how just like existentially fucked it is that we have now spent, I don't know, 6 minutes talking about other fun ways to do the crime and other cool places to do it?
Yeah, because the answer for the question that you see is caltrops. And I wanted to make some jokes before we landed on the answer of caltrops.
This is the thing I think about, like, how much stuff we all kind of just do because we know we're not supposed to do it. Like, you know, I have a running joke with Teresa every time, like, a check comes for a meal. I just look at her and, like, kind of quietly say, like, so, done. But then I think, like, people then, like, just leave your table and you can just get up and leave. Like, you should. Listen, you're not doing that, and don't do it. Don't do it. Because everybody just knows that they're, like, the wrong thing to do. And one of those is, I'm just gonna bust in. So it feels like the thing to do to stop that is, I don't know, better education in schools, maybe? Well, I don't know.
Just every time you turn in a ticket, take a moment, look at them in the eyes, and share a moment where both of you just appreciate the long and
Yes.
How about a Yahoo?
And say, I'm not going to bust in.
Yes,
And they say,
I'm going.
thank you.
I'm going to saunter in. Adrian Cal sent this in. It's from Yahoo Answers user Johnson, who does ask, how to build a koi pond for cheap.
Oh.
I love these big guys. This is Griffin saying. Griffin said that. I love these big guys.
Okay.
They're so fucking big. Every time I see a koi, and I do with alarming frequency, every time I see a koi, I forget, like, wowzers, you guys are so big. I feel so at peace looking at you in there. But I've got $3. And I want it to be like you're in a fancy bank when you walk by my house or inside my house. I preferably it would be inside in my lobby where the shoes live.
Oh, not I was just gonna say plug up your bathtub.
No, because then it's only for the shitters who go in there to use the bathroom. I want where my shoes live, where I kick off my boots at the end of a hard day at the factory. I want there to be koi there instead. But I got like $3.
You know what my problem is with koi?
Yeah.
They're always pretending to be shy.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't actually think so. Here's one thing you could try is take all your koi to local swimming pools. They're fine. They live for this shit. That's the thing you don't know about koi. They're nasty. You can't kill them. People really like it when we get things wrong about fish care. So I just want to announce that you can throw your koi in the local swimming pool. And then you say, hey, nobody fucking swim in this. This is my koi pond. I just busted in.
Yeah.
And I threw all my fish in here, and you can't do shit about it. Don't give me the sad eyes. They're fine. These things are nasty, and they live for chlorine, and they love it.
How much are kiddie pools? Could you get a kiddie pool for like $10?
You could.
You know, Travis, I thought about that. That was the first thing I was about to say. And then I thought, well, that probably wouldn't work because you probably need to dig a hole for it. And it's like, okay, so you dig a hole for your koi pond, and then you put the kiddie pool in, and then maybe you put grass over it to kind of hide the. I was like, oh no, it's a good idea. Oh no, tragically.
You could lay down some plastic bags to line it. Oh no, wait, that's a good idea. Wait, no.
Wait, shit, that's it, Trav. I want them in my house, right? And a kiddie pool buried in the ground, that's not great. But clear garbage bags that I fill with water and stuff before tying it up. And then I can just leave it in the living room like a beanbag chair that no one can ever sit on, or all the consequences will be so dire. Oh my god. Oh, the consequences. Oh my god, they'd be so bad. Everything would be ruined. God, the terrible mess. The terrible mess. But then, wait, it would be badass stuff. It looks like it's cool bank. That's for me. That's the one for me.
Folks, that's going to do it for us this week on My Brother, and Me. We hope you've enjoyed yourself. It's always a treat getting to spend some time with you. If you have $4 spare bucks this week, we would ask humbly that you go to your local comic book store and buy War